How do I choose the right leadership development program for myself? I have so many people ask me this question, so I thought I'd come in and tell you a little bit about my background and what I've learned to share with you. My name is Dr. Elsie Koh. I'm the CEO and founder of Lead Physician Leadership Program for Physicians. I'm also the Chief Medical Officer of American Endovascular and Amputation Prevention. Go to our subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have so many videos on there that are so valuable on leadership, and you can be notified anytime there's any new videos coming up. We also have a free orientation on lead physician that's coming up this Monday, tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Look at the link on the post. Lead physician is really about bringing passion, purpose, and potential back to our physicians. So let's get to it. How do I choose the right leadership program for myself? There's so many options out there. You could do a 360 feedback. You can get coaching, one-on-one and groups. You can do conferences, at your society meetings. A lot of people are having them. They're having it in medical school too. There's management training courses internally and externally. There's consultants who come in. There's courses online and there's degrees. So how the heck do you even choose? It could be very confusing, right? For me, I got myself trained as a coach because of my own internal problems, my personal problems of becoming a leader. There's no way I would be on camera with you like this today if I didn't have the leadership training. I got trained through the Proctor Gallagher Institute Coach, which is all about personal development, and then also got ICF trained. And I did get my master in healthcare, executive master in healthcare leadership at Brown University. And I've gotten mentors, coaches, and I've read books, and I go to multiple conferences. So and there's so many trainers. So I would say start by looking at who's doing the training and their background. That is so essential. And once you have that down, and once you know what your options are, number one is consider what you want to achieve. So many people go through life just allowing things to happen to them, but really what we need is an action plan. Before embarking on any leadership program, take stock of where you're at and what is the most essential thing for you. What is it that you really, really want? Leadership is about making decisions and taking action. So you must know where you're headed before you start down a path. So you need to develop a plan for yourself, and maybe you don't know what that is, because a lot of people say to me, "Well, Elsie, I don't even know what I want to do next." And so in that case, you probably need someone to help coach you on that. Instead of going to a course on negotiations, you need some direction. So that's what I would say. Number one, that's very important to start with what is it that you want to achieve. And then you can look at the type of training courses that are offered, besides knowing who the trainers are and what your options are. What are the type of training courses? How long does it take? How much does it cost? Is this worth it for me? What have people said about it? And, is it face to face? Is it online? And is this kind of going along with what I need and my timeline? Can I make it to those courses? Are they recording it? Can I actually make it in person to that course? So that's number two. And then number three, I think, is the most important thing that sometimes I don't see in leadership courses, but there are some great leadership courses out there. Is number three is on self-development. Before you can lead others, you have to know how to lead yourself. You need to know what is it. You need a lot of self-awareness. And I feel like when we come out of training in medical school, we don't really learn um, what some people call emotional intelligence. We don't know some of the limiting beliefs that we have, and a lot of it is based on your experiences, how you were brought up as a kid. But we come up with all these paradigms of who we are and what we're capable of, and therefore it kind of holds us back. It not just kind of, it does hold us back, and there's a lot of fear, but we can overcome the fear, and we can and I feel like I'm living proof of it. You can believe in your potential. There's so much potential in all of us that we can overcome all of that through self-development. So does your leadership training course include that in your strategy for your goals and where you want to go, and not only help you with how to communicate better, how to influence people, how to become how to learn to engage your audience or maybe your employees if you're a physician leader, and have people really excited and totally resonate with what you're saying. How do you do that? You know, and we can be ready for our next 3 to 5 years or 5 to 10 years, or maybe what's your exit plan if you're in mid career. So I just wanted to emphasize that I'm so passionate about it. I've learned so much from being on here on podcasts. I'm so grateful to have this opportunity. Initially, I was doing this because I thought, I want to build my brand, but it's become so much more because I've learned from so many experts out there, and there's so many physicians out there who are doing wonderful things, and people who are influencing physicians in such ways that I have learned so much from doing this podcast. So thank you for everyone for helping me. So anyone can be a coach. It's true. There's certifications for sure, but not it gets to be confusing about what the degrees are and who can do what. So just be careful. Anyhow, thank you for watching. My name is Dr. Elsie Koh. Go to info@drelsiekoh.com and email me if you have a topic on physician leadership that you'd like to talk about. We have some great guests coming up, even on LinkedIn. How do you improve your LinkedIn presence and what you're saying about yourself? And that's coming up very soon. Again, here's the website, leadphysician.org, and the orientation link, which is posted on this. Go watch it Monday, tomorrow night at 8 p.m. You can register for that. So my last words to you are that, leadership really is lifelong learning. It's not a one-off course here or a conference there or a degree here. It's continuous learning and continuously developing yourself to be better. And I highly recommend anyone who um, is interested in leadership program, make sure you have the opportunity to meet people who are like-minded like you, who have a growth mindset, who want to do things far beyond what they've been able to do. Just maybe you don't know how, because you are the sum of the 5 people you hang out with the most, for sure. And lead physician is all about that, about masterminding and being in a safe place to be able to talk about what is it that you want to do, and to get the encouragement and advice from other people like yourself. Thank you, everyone, for listening. I'd like to close.